Hmm? Is Auntie making my tea? What? I'm on live, so you don't make noise, okay? The book, I still have it. You want it? Yeah. For what? I'm using it. Can you eat? Can you eat your food? Okay. You have only one thing: is to eat your food. Okay. Anti, vitu za usiku hapana. Vitu za usiku za kuenda na kifungu ya nyumba hapana. Mtu anaweza kukuchorea uumizwe bure. Mahali pombe iko mimi siingili. Si unaona hata mimi siendangi. Hi guys. Welcome to another video. Thank you for the thing, Nani. Welcome to another video. There is 7 of you on here. Angela, welcome and nice to see you. Nice to see you. 8 of you. 8 of you. I'm going to do another reaction video. And I don't know if Angela, you and I'm so a beautiful queen. What do you say? Queen of Kenya. I think you said you're so beautiful, Queen of Kenya. Thank you so much. Thank you, I appreciate it. So guys, I want to react to a video to the Nyabo Hanze. But I think I'm first of all gonna let you guys a little bit more people join. Otherwise, I'm just going to proceed if more people are not joining at the moment. But we are just going to do sort of a recap of what has been happening this week. Guys, I know that some of you are getting upset that I'm now becoming a reactor to the YouTube. I don't even know how come you guys are getting upset. Yet I've been reacting like forever to the dramas that have been happening on YouTube for so many years. I always speak very controversial issues here on YouTube. I used to talk too much about myself, and I used to bring you guys the tea regarding my life, my family, my everything. Because yes, a lot of there is drama in each and every family that is includes my family. But then after some time, especially after I got married, I found out that my husband doesn't like me to talk about my family or talk about him or talk about anything. He found me being a vlogger, but he struck a deal with me and asked me not to talk on YouTube regarding our relationship or family stuff. So that is the reason why nowadays I just do these reaction videos. And plus, I don't have time to even do for you normal vlogs, cooking vlogs, doing what vlog. I'm always working nowadays. Today is Sunday. I have off day today. So when I have off day, I can come on here and then we can sort of just interact. And I can do for you guys this reaction. Okay, what way to interact than talk about the what is it called? The Nyabo Hanze thingy that is going on. I have a lasso under this top. So that is the reason why you've seen my mapaja over there. Anyway, guys, what has been happening this week? I'm sure that the people who are watching this video are probably the people who watch reactors, and you probably watch Nyabo Hanze people, you watch Maaya Marwa, or you watch De Wango as well. So I want to react, but then I just want to strike a balance. I want to be fair in my reaction, and I don't want to come across as jealous, because I know a lot of people usually see reactors as being jealous of the lifestyles that these guys are living, the Nyabo Hanze. Perhaps they feel like we are jealous that they have enough money to build mansions, to buy cars, and to do all this, the things that they are doing, the amazing travels. So perhaps they feel like we are the people who choose to react to their videos are sort of like we just want to get a piece of them, and we want to ride off their backs, and we just want to bash them for no reason, to give them bad publicity and whatnot. I want to strike a balance. I don't want to come off, because to be honest, I've watched a couple of, sorry, I'm fanning myself because the ring light is actually making me hot. So I've watched a couple of reactors, and to be honest, I just want to be honest in my reaction without being biased. And I think that is very fair. Because even you guys, like for example, forget about being a YouTuber or being a reactor. Even you, as a person who is watching me, if somebody puts a live stream or puts a live broadcast to come on a big platform like YouTube to talk about things, or even to like sort of in a bully way, you are human, and you would obviously feel a certain way. You would not feel good if people can give their opinion without specifically bashing, or without opening their comment section to bash, or to belittle, or to look down, or to just bring down a fellow woman. I disagree totally with some reactors. I find some reactors very uncalled for, the way they react. Especially there is two Nigerian reactors that I usually watch their videos just to see their point of view. And I usually don't agree with majority of things they talk about. Especially there is this one reactor called Coco Mama. I am sorry to say, but her comment section is just full of women who are just plain bullies, honestly. And it is so unfortunate, because even me, I'm a reactor, but sometimes I feel like some reactors are crossing the line when it comes to reactions. They just being plain bullies. Especially when you read the comment section in such reactors, you find that many women who are even contributing to their reactions, the comment section, you find that majority of these women are just plain, just there's a lot of hatefulness, there is a lot of malice, a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy going on the comment section. I am an adult, I can see. So I have seen it, and it is so unfair. Especially when people like Coco Mama, I know that people have who have brought their life on social media. You feel like you have a right to bring an opinion or to talk. But then you can also realize that there is a whole bullying culture that goes on, that makes somebody even harm themselves. And you as an adult, or you as women who are adults, you can as well um, be against this and discourage even your people from commenting, being bullies, and calling them names, or insulting them. Like, strike a balance and become an adult, become the bigger person. Especially, you don't want the same thing you dish out, you don't want it to be dished out at you. So I was very disappointed when I went to the Coco Mama's comment section, and I saw fellow African women calling De Wango demon. They obviously, some of them disagree. They are not in agreement with her lifestyle, or in some cases, whatever she is, I don't know. But you don't have a right to call fellow woman demon. You don't have a right to do it whatsoever. So it is good. We can agree to disagree on this one. And I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. Maybe some of you who have clicked on this video are the people who are riding on the hate bandwagon of the Nyabo of the Dimwango, Ayamara, and whatnot. You are just happy to see somebody who's open there. I'm not a negative reactor, I'm not a positive reactor. I'm just going to bring in very, very unbiased opinion without being a bully or without bringing anybody down, and also without encouraging anybody to bully or bring down any woman. First of all, I want to commend De Wango for the work she's doing. That girl is a go-getter. Whatever she's doing, she's have gained a very big, massive following here on social media, something that is unbelievable. And she's very extremely successful here on the social media. And no matter what, she is a ride or die. She has ride or die fans that ride with her, and you cannot water down that. You have to commend, give props where props is due. We have to acknowledge the fact that she's a go-getter. Dee Wango is a go-getter. She goes after whatever she wants. Sometimes I don't agree with a certain way that she does her vlogs. I don't like her repetitive nature. I don't like the fact that she's always laughing after every sentence. It seems that like perhaps that is just the way she is, and perhaps she is nervous and she cannot seem to bring out a conversation or to bring a point across without laughing. And also sometimes I don't agree with the fact that she allows people, wherever she's traveling, she allows some people to disrespect her and she just laughs them off. For example, when right now she's in Jamaica. I don't like when she was walking in the street and she saw this street vendor, a guy, an older guy, and he was just like sort of talking to this guy and like sort of like just striking a conversation with this guy. She is with Kino, and Kino is just standing by, and De Wango is talking to this guy, and then this guy says that she likes African women and she'd like to like sort of get with an African woman, and she wants to be like sort of she wants them to bring African women to her. And De Wango asks her, "Do you have Lamborghini?" And then he talks about the Lamborghini down there. So he talks about his Lamborghini. As a matter of fact, he felt like it was a way to sort of disrespect her. So the way he was talking, and De Wango was just laughing it off and laughing so hard, like something was funny. And I felt like I think that by De Wango mentioning, I know reactors made it such a big deal when De Wango said, ask this guy, do you have a Lamborghini? You know, she wants somebody with a Lamborghini. It is a joke, guys. For me, I took it as a joke. You have your own opinion. I can also hear mine. Airman. She took it as it was a joke to her to say somebody, you have a car, you have money, you have this, because those are her priorities. She wants to be treated like she wants a baby girl treatment. So she perhaps wants a guy with a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, and whatnot. So she's jokingly asking this street vendor, you want an African, you want me as an African woman, but do you have a Lamborghini? Because me, I like a Lamborghini. But then the guy started talking about he's got a big Lamborghini down there and he can da with her and do whatnot, like the big, he became X-rated with the way he was talking. And I don't like the fact that De Wango laughed that off. I don't like the fact that she entertained that. And I don't like the fact that she allowed that guy to sort of disrespectfully talk to her like that, because I felt like that was very unprofessional of her to just sort of laugh and laugh and laugh, knowing that she has a following, women who are following her, and you don't want to be disrespected like that. I also don't like the fact that whenever she goes out there, like she has such a huge opportunity to travel and to bring in content, but I don't like the fact that her content is very sort of air-aided. I am unfortunately feel like that. I'm sorry if that is just my opinion. I feel like her content is very shallow, very like more very repetitive, like go to the market, shopping, show buildings, admin. I feel like she could take that opportunity to show the people the history of a country, and to sort of interview people. People want to know the Jamaican economy. They want to know the Jamaican history. They want to know things to do with just overall Jamaican lifestyle. They want to go to the historic places in Jamaica, and they just want to get a little bit of economic insight, because I know that there's a lot of people who are out there in diaspora, and they are really, really in need. They feel like they want to come back to Africa or Jamaica. They want to come back home. So they just want to see how much things have changed, or if they can just like see life as it is in Jamaica. So perhaps she could give street interviews and give people a little bit more insight. And I like the way like sort of become a little bit educative in her vlogs, instead of just like doing this air-edited vlogs that are just very shallow and repetitive and full of this naive laughters after every sentence. I mean, the people are very educated people who want to go in depth, and who really like to see and experience vloggers' lifestyle. These people would not find this content necessarily entertaining. But obviously, the people who are perhaps very naive and young, I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense. I feel like these people they don't care for her to get deeper, for her to use her experience of travel, if that is what she has decided to do, to sort of just bring them deep, or even interview families, or interview like go in depth into the health system, the transport system, the education system, the like real estate, and everything regarding Jamaica, just everything economically, like for her to even bring in people like Beanie Mark and the big musicians, to just sort of bring in celebrities to give them an interview, to give them in depth of what it is being like living in Jamaica. So I think she has missed to bring and air this type of contents to her viewers, and it could really like boost her big time, because she's gotten this opportunity, very massive opportunity, to be able, very fortunate to be able to travel a lot around the world. And I feel like, and also, I don't like the fact that her content, that's your opinion, but the content is about her, what she's achieved, where she's staying, what she's wearing, eating, etc. Okay, okay, I understand. But then I just feel we can agree to disagree. I just feel like she could bring in a little bit more in depth. Like, for example, I'm not comparing her whatsoever, but I feel like the African Tigress's content is a little bit more very educative, and it like it appeals to the very educated audience, who wouldn't like find this type of like, hi guys, we are eating, oh you see, this is the tingo, this is where we are, oh Jamaica, oh wow, like this, the way, I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but you could at least give people a real content of Jamaican economy, Jamaican history, take them to the Jamaican, uh, what is it called? Sightseeing. The real Jamaica is like when you come to Africa, you come to Kenya, you want to go to the safari, you want to go to Mount Kilimanjaro, you want to do like the big five adventures, you want to go to Mombasa and show people the lifestyle of like living in the coast, and you want to show people everything basically about Africa. You want to just give them an experience of what is Africa. So this is the reason why I feel like her content is a bit shallow. That is my opinion. I feel like her content is a little bit shallow, and she could go a little bit in depth and having in mind that she's a very educated lady, but she can also use her education instead of appearing to be just an airhead who's got nothing really of substance to show people in these world traveling things that she is doing. She could as well um, see get inspiration from other world travelers and see what is the basis of how do they do their content, because here in YouTube we sort of watch other YouTubers for inspiration. You cannot always just do repetitive same content every single day and feel like that is it. Like, you can always aim higher, and you can always strike a balance from this mediocre and okay, I know that she's got a viewing, she's got massive viewing, and I think that even her viewers, if she had a manager, somebody who manages her, leave alone this what is it called, what are these called, these moderators, these are not managers, somebody who can manage her, because she has a huge opportunity even to bring in even views into millions, because she have that capability, especially in social media. People's span of attention span usually run dry as time goes by. So if she wants to keep up with the people, and for her content not to be boring and not people to fall off, she need to step up her game. I know that I can give her an opinion based on somebody who views her. I view her and I see her content, but then I just feel like it's very much air-added content with no substance at all. And I feel like she can improve on that, even though she's doing amazing and she's got a following, she got people who are ride or die. I mean, she's got more love than hate, and I commend her fully for that. She can use that opportunity to even aim higher and to bring people quality content. Not And also something that I want to say about the same thing. I want to say, we are still on De Wango. I want to say that the people who watch these content creators, they are the ones who usually make scenarios in their heads. For example, when De Wango brings in different men to film with, her idea is always the thing is always to try and play couple with a certain person for views. I don't believe that she was ever in a relationship with the Filipino guy. I believe that it was some contract, because, to be honest, it came out like that when I watched them. And plus, when they fell apart, that Filipino guy came and was the way they were talking about each other. It felt like they were just like it was a one sided thing. One person fell in love a little bit too quick, the other one was barely even there. They were using each other for views. And because she has mastered her followings and followers and found out that they are very naive, they buy into anything and everything without even scrutinizing it. So if she comes in, start filming with a man, automatically that is her man. Even though it is not like that, she's just doing mind game, and she's just playing relationship, just for you guys, to keep you guys glued. Obviously that is what she does, because she knows that, okay, couple goals, and these people are going to be wowed by her finding being in a relationship with these men who are non-Africans. People get mesmerized by for some reason, and they even the same thing she did with Michel Ponce, the same thing she was doing with him. They were not in a relationship. These people were just playing couples to make videos for content creation, collaborating. That is what it was. Happy Easter, guys. And please do not play so much um do not read too much into these people, man. Do not, because to be honest, they are usually playing you guys. Because, for example, I had YouTubers came into my house, and they were all talking, and they were planning on how they can play their viewers, or how they can manipulate their viewers too. It is always about views. It is always about how many views am I going to attract. And is my video going to go viral? It is always about this. So you guys, you don't be naive and don't be fooled. When she had Michelle Ponte in her channel, that day I was with these YouTubers. Actually, African Tigress was in my house, and we were laughing so much because we were watching and they were having conversation with African Tigress on phone, and she was playing mind game with her viewers. She was telling them, guys, people are so, these things are going viral, guys. I'm going viral. Woo, woo. I'm finally with this white man. We are going viral. And we were laughing so much, the way people were commenting and the way people were just all over the place, like, oh, finally, Dim Wango is in love. Oh, I like how you are coupled. I like you guys, la la. And I was just like, oh, whatever. These guys, the people who watch these YouTubers are usually so naive. It is so interesting to watch, so funny. And the same thing she did with this Filipino guy, the same thing she did with Michelle Ponte, the same thing she's actually now doing with this Kino guy. The Kino guy is not in a relationship with her, but when you look at the comment section, people are like, couples. Oh, you guys are such good couples. I mean, guys, come on. There is nothing. They are just doing collaborations. They are just playing you guys, and they are just playing mind game. And especially on these parts, she's feeling like she can, because to be honest, if the guy was to play games or was if the guy was on board and decided was actually riding with Dim Wango, and he would definitely tell Dim Wango, let's do this just for fun. Let's just play lovey-dovey. Let's do this totally couples. Let's announce loud. Let's do this just for the sake of views. And their channel will blow like crazy because this is a game that Dim Wango has played so well. But in this case, even when she puts in some subtitles and some, what are they called, these headlines, and that, like the banner, when the channel, I don't know how it's called, when you can do a channel, a video, and then you can, a thumbnail. Yeah, when somebody puts on a thumbnail, you saw she put on a thumbnail of something to look like she's engaged, and for you guys to click quickly to find out, is she really engaged? Then when you watch the video keenly, you find out that she's not even engaged. It's just that she was sort of advertising a certain jewelry brand, and that is the reason why that ring was there. So to have viewers, they are like playing these scenarios in their head that this Kino guy is actually trying to date D. But I don't think they are dating. That's my opinion. I feel like they are doing content, they are collaborating. Even when you see Kino, he's always like he was always distancing himself from her. He's never even if you guys, let me tell you something. If somebody is in love, if you guys are in love with each other, you cannot lie about it. You can see your body. Even some people were talking about it's chemistry. I was like, what is this chemistry these guys are talking about? Because I'm watching Kino's body language against Dim Wango's body language, and I'm feeling like Kino is very distant, he even budges away whenever Dee wanted to touch him or wanted to come closer to him. Even the first day that they were meeting, the guy just give him a very like a tap, not even it was barely even a hug. You should see somebody who is in love with someone, even if it is one-sided. You should see how giddy you cannot even, like, even if, let's say, I brought you around with me, like you were somewhere and you see the way for example, if my husband, the way when we were dating, if you see the way he was around me, he cannot pretend, he cannot lie, like he's just like sort of all over you, and just he doesn't want to pretend anything. He doesn't care who is watching him. He just want to hold your hand. He just want to randomly kiss your forehead. He just want to randomly like do this silly high school puppy love stuff. That's, to be honest, me, I usually find them annoying. But people just want to do this kind of things randomly like this. So when you see Kino, he's just so distant with De Wango. And for example, when they had gone to this place, I don't know, it was in a certain beach, and they went to this girl Esther, and you just see that he was not even like, he looked bored. He just looked like he didn't want to be there. He looked like he was forcing himself. I don't know what it is, but even as collaborators, there is just no chemistry to even make them become greatest collaborators. That is just doing great collaborations. They are not like-minded, it seems. They just don't seem to sort of be on I don't know, man. There's just something about Kino. Or it may be Kino is a little bit too reserved. That is how I can read it. Because I saw that even when sometimes Dee was just talking, it seems like she was talking to herself and Kino was on his phone. That is disrespectful. Honestly, if at all you guys are saying that there is chemistry and these guys are dating, they are going to be couple goals, they are going to be the couple of the year and whatnot, if you just look at the way they are interacting and the way they are when they are with each other, there is nothing there. But still, these people are so blinded to say that, because I saw when this guy was lying on the beach, and I think Dee was talking over him because he was lying down on a couch, on I don't know, on some in some place lying down, and he was wearing this blue hat, and Dee just went there and was like sort of trying to touch his hair, and he did like, he just didn't want to be touched by her, and he was like just sort of putting his heart to protect her from touching her or touching him or anything, and I felt very embarrassed for her, So I don't know, these people this is why, to be honest, when I saw this Coco Mama's comment session, I felt sad for Dee. I felt sad for Dee because I know that she knows that some reactors are hating on her big time. And I was in these shoes for 1 minute because I've had people who just hated me for no reason. They just hated me. They just didn't like me, I don't know, my personality was too strong for them. Perhaps I was too ambitious for them, or I was too a go-getter for them, and they could not imagine why. Why was I having this and that? And I don't qualify to them, and they were just hating on me for no reason. If I bought a dress, it wasn't nice for my body shape. If I bought a watch, it was ugly. They didn't like it, even when I was so happy to show it to them. But then they could go buy the same thing I had, even though they say they didn't like it. I've had this type of people who treated me like shit. And even the days that I was single and was looking forward to, obviously, I desired marriage, I had people who are saying I will never get married and I couldn't find a husband. And they were like, huyu ameshindwa kupata bwana. I don't even know how I can tell you guys, but if somebody tells you that you can never achieve something because you are not all that, or you are just, I don't know, man. Like, somebody tells you that you can never achieve this, or no man wants you, or no man wants to be with you. You're buying love. You're trying to buy yourself love. You're trying to do this, and with all the money you have, with that beautiful house she has, she cannot find a husband. I've had all these things people talk about me, So I read De Wango's comment section and I felt it, because exactly what these women were talking about were things other women talked about me when I was not yet where I felt like I wanted to be. Felt like I was behind. My age mates were married. My age mates had children, or even, my age mates had 1 2 3, and I was barely even having anything, or even no boyfriend, nothing. It didn't even seem like I would even a boyfriend would come my way in 2 years time. I didn't have it in me, and I even lost hope completely. But then people, of course, when you lose hope and you feel like you're not, you're not, because I'm sure Dim Wango feels it. She feels like, because every woman who desires to be coupled up deserves to be coupled up. Every woman who desires a husband deserves to have a husband. And it's not like, for me, I desire a husband for Dim Wango, if that is what she desires for herself. I feel like the people who are making comment, I don't know, even if you can love her, even if you can hate her, but you cannot say things like she can't find a man, she buying a man. I mean, if you mean that with the of course, she's shown you guys that she's paid, and she's done 1 2 3, because after breaking up or after falling off with these guys, they always come back to spill the tea of what was going on in their relationship. She always says that Michelle Ponte could not even buy a woman underwear. She exposed herself and said that she did everything. But then sometimes when a woman is trying to find love and trying to prove a point to the people who tell her she can never find love, she will do anything. So she's just shooting blanks. I shot blanks in my life when it came to dating. I shot blanks. So women usually shoot blanks. They try, even if it makes them feel desperate. They usually try. So I'm sure even her, she tries with these guys, but then it's unfortunate that she tries it on social media where everybody can see. It usually falls apart, and then she comes out and they blah blah each other and spill the beans and makes her feel a certain way. And of course, I'm sure these women who talk to her, talk about her regarding her relationships, they can read it from how her behavior is. So I hope that she finds love. I hope that every woman who is looking for love finds love, including Dim Wango. Because to be honest, I'm sure that the guys that she's been with, and I've seen even people are telling her to make the 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 reactors jealous by bringing Kino to Africa, to Nyabohanzi, so that people can die of Wanyongwe na Waru. I mean, Wanyongwe, they need to be suffocated with jealousy when Kino comes to Nyabohanzi. So these people are saying Kino needs to come to Nyabohanzi so that these reactors can have something. Thank you so much, Fake, for Kiganda. Thank you so much for the donation. So I saw it, man. I saw how people talk about Dim Wango. I saw how people bring her down. I know that sometimes she gives you a reason to talk about her, but when I saw one lady talking, her comment section was crazy, and she should come out and tell other people that, you guys, I'm reacting, I'm bringing in my opinion regarding these content creators, but please be mindful in your comment sections, because sometimes people can come across. This is why many people get into depression and themselves, because of the kind of, these high school forums that people, it's always seems like, it's like, just like, reminds me of how American high schoolers can open an entire forum to just bully somebody, and they can bully you to your grave. And for me, honestly, some reactors, especially the Nigerian reactors, I feel like their comment section is full of craziness. I feel like they are going too far. You can only hate a human being. I mean, she's only D. She's small, a small girl from Nyabo Hanzi. I know that she does some things that you can talk to her and you can give your opinion regarding her here and there. But you cannot be so mean, and you cannot make her feel like she is nothing. She will one day find love. I just hope that she finds her footing, and she have some self-worth, and she knows how to find good people, find out who is the best partner for her. Obviously, Kino is not. I say it with my chest that Kino is not a man for De Wango. There is no chemistry there. Stop playing these scenarios in your head. They are only making content. And he's only, and again, people who are talking about De Wango paying Kino, De Wango doing this, De Wango using her money on Kino, De Wango doing this. I mean, they are friends at this point. They are only making content, and that girl is traveling and making content. If Kino is showing her around, it's only fair for her to pay for meals here and there. They're not dating. And whatever, give you guys the opinion that if you are with a guy as a friend, that he's the one who's supposed to be paying for everything. I pay for stuff. Even when I was dating my husband, I was paying. And it was just no big deal to me, because at the end of the day, you want to be treated with dignity and respect. If you pay, there's no big deal. If he pays, there's no big deal. It is a partnership. You guys are in it. It's not like one person is supposed to run their bank account dry for the sake of you, not knowing even if you are going to end up with this person or not. Come on, be fair. At the end of the day, dating does not mean that you have free meal tickets here and there, that you are always eating men's money. That is the reason why these men demand for your body in return. And that is the reason why most women get killed here in Africa, because they are demanding for men's money. And then when a man demands for your body, because to them they feel like if they can pay for you, then they can have you anytime they want. So, of course, you have to respect yourselves. The women have to respect themselves. So even if D pays, for example, Kino has given D the opportunity to ride around Jamaica, and for her to be driven around by Kino. Chauffeur service, even if she had pay money for Uber is expensive. She can get Uber and go around with Uber and pay the same money she's using to fuel Kino's car. At the end of the day, it's a partnership. They are into a partnership. They are helping each other grow their content. So whoever is going to pay for, I'm sure D is paying for gas for Kino's car, because who goes with whose car for free? You're driving all over the place for free. No, I'm sure she's paying for it, simply because Kino is not her man, and she can pay for it. She's a very hardworking woman. She has the money for it. What is the problem if she chips in with 1, 2, 3, even with grocery? And these people are like, oh, she's buying Kino. She's trying to buy Kino. No, guys, stop reading too much into things. Come on now. Be nice to that girl for 1 second. I know she have her forthcomings here and there. So is you. I know they have a lot of skeleton in the closet here and there. I know she's misleading you guys here and there. There's no transparency here and there. But even you yourself, if you bring your family and you bring transparency on your, because nobody have no skeleton in their closets when it comes to family issues. Everybody does. Okay? Everybody does have skeletons. So I absolutely disagree with some of these reactors who allow fellow old women. I know that there is tendency for being jealous to De Wango, because come on, look at her life. Look at her life. I would say that at this point, even though I was a world traveler for 11 years, I did world traveling full time as a job. I know that it was so expensive, even though my world traveling and whatnot were fully paid by the company I was working for. But for her to pay for her hotels and pay for all these journeys, I don't know if she does them herself, or maybe she has donations. Whatever way she does it, she is better than me at this particular time, because I cannot afford, So there are people who can simply not afford that lifestyle they are living, and they can actually do whatever they're doing in the name of reaction. But some of them are just jealous, to be honest, because some of them look at, because today Yes, today I was watching, because usually I rarely watch De Wango's content. I wanted to react because I watched one lady, these two African ladies. Um, these two African ladies were making content. Then I felt like the way they were talking about De Wango were a bit too harsh. And plus, the way I read the comment section were a bit too harsh. Mostly the people who are commenting about De Wango's life and all that. So I said, okay, as a reactor myself, let me go and see how bad it is. So I went and watched these videos, particular videos that these reactors were talking about. And I just felt like there were some things that De Wango randomly showed, that she had this latest iPhone, and she randomly showed that De Wango is also something else. She could just randomly come from one sentence to the other. She just, her content is just jumpy all over the place. So she was making a video trying to show the people that she's going for breakfast downstairs. She was in Amsterdam. Then she shows these people, oh, like she just went from nowhere, and she went and started showing them. Look, I have this phone. This is my iPhone 15, and I have this laptop. It's a new laptop, and I have actually two laptops. Actually, I have two phones. I have this iPhone 15, and I also have this Samsung S24. And I was just like, what a lure! I just felt like she was just showing her haters, look at this, I have this. Do you have this also? Like, I feel like sometimes she does this kind of content to, guys, I'm trying to hide this finger because it is not done. This one is done. I do nails and I only know how to do this nail. These ones I don't know how to do them. So I felt like she was just like, she wanted to just these people to be pissed off. So she showed, and I was just thinking to myself, was it necessary for her to randomly show these guys her gadgets? And she have some big gadgets that are very costly. So it's good for her, good for her, good for you, Dee. So Killian, do you want to go to sleep? Not yet? What are you doing? What are you eating? What food are you still eating then? Do you want to say hi to my people then? You want to say hi? Okay, say hello then. Hi guys! Hi. Come down and say hello to them. Hi. Hi. What are you eating? You've been eating forever. You haven't changed to your pajamas. Auntie, kwani huyu mtoto hajamaliza kukula? Hajaoga. Aende aoge. Pick this. Go. Then you drink some water. Okay. So guys, I saw what De Wango was trying to do there. So something else I want to talk, I've talked about De Wango. Let's talk about Rosio and Marwa. Guys. Woo, let me laugh a little bit. Rosio is stuck in Nyabohanzi. Rosio was perhaps lied to by this Aya Marwa guy that he's going to fund her trips to the world and beyond, because she's a travel vlogger. So she was perhaps emailed by Marwa, because Marwa has a track record of emailing women, calling them to join him in his travels, in the hopes of building their channels. So this is what Rosio did. She followed Marwa to Africa, thinking that it was going to expand her YouTube career, perhaps also her music career. All right. So this is exactly, Killian, go and take a shower, brush your teeth, and what time is it? And go to bed. It's 9 o'clock. Make it quickly. What Auntie is doing? Okay, I don't know where my phone is. Where is my phone? Bring it. I want to distract this kid because he can't watch TV. Have you seen it? I want to distract him. I want to give him a game so that he can play, so that he can stop
boring you.
Not boring me. You don't bore me.
Okay.
Where is the game center? You know where to find the game center?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it? Is it
here?
This one?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Go and play, but then you have to remove the volume. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Thank you.
So this lady was thinking that Marwa was going to fund her lifestyle fully, traveling her lifestyle, take care of her. Perhaps Marwa painting himself as this rich mogul in Africa who's got this big villa. Perhaps he showed her all these villa pictures of the villa and the extravagant, great YouTube channel that is doing great. Perhaps he told her, follow me so that your YouTube career can be better, and you can do well. So this girl, I'm not sure if she was ever into African men. I'm not sure, but women preferences can always change depending on what is there on the table for them, on what they can gain. So Rosio brought her small behind in Africa, in Nyabohanze, on a one-way ticket. Who does that? Even me, when I was dating, during my days of dating, I used to, because I had this almost 90% discounted tickets because I was working as a flight attendant. So sometimes I could get tickets if I found a date online. I could easily fly in with my return ticket. I remember I flew into Scotland, and I remember I flew into Manchester. I also flew in to which country again? To Germany. And with those were my tickets, because I had the opportunity to have these tickets, and sometimes I had leave tickets just hanging around in my tickets portal, and I had nothing better to do with those tickets rather than just fly out, and I could meet these guys and whatnot, and just date them. I go in an Airbnb and date here and there, la la la. I used to do this, but I had my return tickets with me. In case shit hit the roof, I could always run back home, run to my base and go, like Masalama bye bye. I don't have to. Masalama is mean goodbye. I'm still in the Arabic, talking a little bit of Arabic. So this lady came to Africa on a one-way ticket. Nobody does that. If you are a clever, especially before you date somebody, you can look at their track record, or before you even involve yourself with somebody. Marwa has track record of treating women like crap. He had this woman called Bo, and another lady from I don't know where. All these women are non-African women. Also an Indian lady. He had all these women. And how did he end up with these women? Nowhere. Where did he end up with these women? Nowhere. And this woman was thinking that she was going to be different. Now she's stuck in Nyabohanze on a one-way ticket. The promises that she was made to her by Marwa is dwindling. These promises are dwindling because you guys, these people made a Q&A. And when you look at this Q&A, when you heard the way these guys were talking, because I really watched this Q&A. So people were asking them about marriage, when are they getting married, la la la, and all these questions. And it was clear that Marwa was not ready for marriage. It was clear that these people were not on the same page. And it's funny that most of these people, their followers, were actually translating these things in their heads, in their minds, saying this woman loves this man, but this man is yada yada. Where is it written that Rosio loves Marwa? Like she is always bored. She looks so not like she's not fed. She's very skinny. She's just like sad. She just looks absolutely sad all the time. And now she was like telling Marwa, I'm sure that she didn't mean it, but she was just talking for the sake of talking. The cameras are on my face, so I'll rather, because she's trying to play her cards right. She don't want to tell Marwa no. She don't want to tell Marwa she doesn't want anything to do with him, because obviously she's still playing nice because she wants this guy to fund her lifestyle. She wants this guy to, because I'm sure Marwa has money. She gets funded here and there. He always gets funded by his donators. People usually donate to Nyabo Hanze like crazy. So I think there was even a day that they were gossiping, and the cameras were running. The day they went to the room to eat, and they left Jamaican uncle downstairs to eat by himself. That day the cameras were running, and they were actually talking about how much donation money they had received. And it was quite a lot of money. It was like in millions of Kenya shillings. It's not like Marwa doesn't have money. He has money, He has money to pay this girl a ticket back home if she wants to go back, because I'm sure she's homesick by now. She was promised traveling, and she's not traveling. She's been staying in, I don't even know how many months, because I've catch up to this Nyabohanze saga a bit late. So I don't know how many months she's been in Nyabohanze so far, but I think she's been there for quite some time. She was even, Marwa even decided to buy her a horses, so that to just blind her into staying into Nyabohanze, because she, I think, mentioned that she loves horses. So this guy bought these horses to her, that poor horses that are not even being taken care of. Horses are just being maltreated and just crazy. And she's not even caring for these horses. She don't care for these horses. But Marwa bought them so that she can be blinded into staying around Nyabohanze for a bit longer. But as it seems, the lady came out with a video on her channel, and she was talking about her videos being demonetized simply because her pin, like YouTube, even me here in Africa, like, come on. Usually pins usually get delivered. If you are a YouTuber and you are earning your monetization money, there is a way when you get into YouTube program, when you're supposed to be getting paid, you have to be sent a certain pin to activate your monetization money, and this pin gets sent into your PO box in your home country. So even people in Nyabohanze, all those boys in Nyabohanze have received their pin. How is it that Rosio has not received hers back home in Argentina? So for me, I think the scenario is, I feel like Rosio's mom is not happy that Rosio is in Africa, and perhaps because when you listen to the Q&A, Ayamara was saying, okay, Rosio, Ayamara was actually, because Rosio was saying that before you marry me, before you need to propose, and before you propose, you need to meet my parents. Who doesn't know this? Ayamara is old enough to know that before you marry a woman, even here in Africa, you need to meet their parents first. So Ayamara was like, oh, I cannot meet your parents because your mom is going to yell at me, shout at me for what? Don't they get along? So the scenario might be the fact that perhaps the mother is not in favor of her daughter being with an African man. So this is the reason why maybe her mom does not understand why is she in Africa all this time. And maybe now, because maybe they are following their videos, they are looking at Marwa calling Rosio my wife. So perhaps now the mother is feeling like this woman is doing something against my will, and I'm going to make sure that she comes back. So I will not. Perhaps the mother, these YouTube people have been sending this pin, and the mother has been destroying this pin because they don't want this woman to get the money in Africa, to use the money in Africa. They want this woman to go back to Argentina where she belongs, to meet an Argentina man or somebody from Europe. Because she doesn't need to brood with an African man. Perhaps the mother is old-fashioned and does not understand her daughter marrying an African man. There is no shame or harm in that. There are people who are very, very old-fashioned, And they don't, especially because I was seeing people commenting about this Argentina, people who know the Argentina history. These people were saying that they don't intermarry, they don't do these interracial relationships or this whatnot. They don't mingle with these black people. This is the reason even Rosio said that she doesn't like African American people, black people. She does not like them and she doesn't favor them to date them. She is not into them. She prefers European people who are a certain height with a certain aesthetic looks. She prefer these people. She had preference. But the reason why she found herself with Marwa was because maybe the deal was too good. Her channel was to flourish. Her music career was to flourish. Marwa promised her the world. So she followed this man for this. Because Marwa have track record of luring women into promising them a big lifestyles and amazing traveling experiences, only to go and hold them hostage. Wasn't it a lady from, I don't know, it's Thailand or where? She was with this girl, Bo. Those days, a long time, a few years ago, that this girl was stuck. I don't know, I'm not sure it's Thailand. I don't know. Can you guys correct me? Where was this girl, Bo, from? She wasn't Kenyan, for sure. What was this girl from? And this girl was stuck with Marwa refusing to pay her ticket to go back to her country because they had fallen apart. And they were fighting and they were having this dramatic. This girl was going through a lot with Marwa. And it seems like she usually hold them hostage, one-way ticket, you are at my mercy, you are not going anywhere. So this girl's videos are not getting monetized. And I saw some people were commenting saying that this is just a game that she's playing. I'm sure she has the pin and she can easily get her money, but she's keeping her money. So she's just trying to activate funds or donations from her people who will feel sorry for her and give her money for flight, la la la. But I feel like you guys, come on. There's no way, because if you watch her videos closely, there are no ads playing on her video and on her videos. So it's true her videos have been demonetized. Because even the video that she was making wearing a blue dress, there was no ads running in that video. And that video had garnered more than 10,000 views. So it means that that video was to make good money, but she can't make money off of that video. So explain to me why her videos are not running any adverts if she's just trying to play smart and to lie to people that her videos have been demonetized. Of course, they've been demonetized. So the only scenario is perhaps the mom is getting this pin, but is refusing to give it to her because the mom wants her to go back. The mom doesn't want her to be with this African man here in Nyabohanze in Africa. For what? And I'm sure she's calling her mom crying and telling her mom all her, whatever is going on. Maybe she's telling her mom because I heard that she was fighting with her mom over the fact that she's here. Maybe her mom needs her, you know. So I'm not sure how this is going to end, but I'm sure you guys keep watching because I think that these people are going to give reactors more things to talk about because as it seems, if she's not getting her monetization money, then she's at Marwa's mercy. Okay, the money that they were talking about, these people, like the money had gotten into Nyabohanze. The fact that Marwa has made sure that any money that gets into Nyabohanze, the money that is anybody who needs to be, like, what am I even saying? Like, if her subscribers wants to send money to anybody in Nyabohanze, it has to pass through Marwa. It has to pass through Marwa's PA to Marwa. So it means that the money that Marwa is holding from all the donation money that he has is all in his bank account. And maybe Rosio mom is not getting access to this money because it's Marwa's money at the end of the day. So even if these people would want to donate to Marwa has told the people who donate in Nyabohanze not to donate to anybody directly. They should donate through him so that he can take his percentage of money before it gets to whoever it is intended to. So a lot of people have a problem with this as well. So this Rosio lady is in a big trouble. And also, I commend Rosio because she does not want to make her womb a womb where they give birth to bastard children. She does not want to give birth to bastard children. Because before you met with somebody, look at their dysfunctionality, the background of the family first. The same way there's a lot of dysfunctionality in that family. Are you sure you want to give birth to children running around, little white children in Nyabuhanze, in that little swamp where even the horses and chicken and rats and everything, all animals are not allowed to live? Your children will live there? How so? So even this lady, I am sure this lady, she's just been looking at this woman because, she was saying that for me to marry you, I have to know who you are. I don't even know who you are. But it is very true. This lady perhaps does not know. Outside Nyabo Anze, she does not know who Ayamarwa is. And maybe the fact that she's seen all these crazy things going on with this Marwa guy, maybe now she's like, oh no, I'm not going through this with this guy. And maybe the reason why she says she wants to travel and she wants to see him outside Nyabohanze, get to know him, is because she wants to get out there so that she can run away. Because who wants to marry this man? When a man reaches Ayamarwa's age here in Africa, can you listen to me carefully? Listen and listen good. When a man reaches Ayamarwa's age here in our Africa, without a woman, not a child even running around, a bastard child running around, and no woman to her name, married, something is wrong with that man. Proper. 30 going onwards, not married, nothing, no child, think twice. And plus the kind of views Ayamarwa has, the kind of ideology, the way his mind is set up, it's not going to be well. Even some of you are saying, why can't Amarwa marry an African woman? Who told you African women nowadays, they take that type of bullshit here in our Africa? Unless you marry a village woman who is not educated even a single bit. A village woman in, I don't even know, in Kariandusi, inside the village from, I don't know from where the sun don't shine. A woman, I don't even know what type of a woman this man is going to be married to, who's going to take all this nonsense and not say anything and just sit there. Maybe she can marry to not even a woman in Nyabohanze. Look at people like De Wango. De Wango is from Nyabohanze. And do you see how these Nyabohanze's boys are very clever and very smart? Forget even Nyabohanze. Look at even Congrats mom. She's even here, there in that Nyabohanze, and look at how she is very clever. She knows how to fool you guys, and she knows how to lie to you guys and manipulate all of you, for you guys to think that she's what you think she is. Look at how cunning that woman is. You think that the types of that woman Marwa can marry to. Even that Marwa's mom has told Marwa, there's no need for you to marry. There's no need. Marriage is just paper. You can just have babies, left, right, center. And then you can just live your life. Because they believe you have this big villa. These women will only marry you to take your villa. Can't you see what you have here? Because it's a very much big deal to have this big house in Africa, in the village. It's very much big deal. So even if your mother see that you have this house, They will be very careful for you not to just marry anyhow. They would want you to, if possible, don't marry. Because they want you to one day die and leave this wealth to the family, not the wealth go to a wife from nowhere, a woman who has come from nowhere. They want to be the ones to be left with this money. They don't want people to just come from nowhere like Akina Rosio. They come from nowhere and they come and marry you and then divorce you and get half of your wealth. Of course, somebody who has this type of wealth, as supposedly wealth, they will be very careful not to marry. Especially these European, these ladies with a very open-minded. The only thing he wants is for this woman to have a child, because I think his childbearing age is nearing. I mean, I know a man can get a baby until they are even 80. But at some point reaches when somebody is too old, they start getting pressure. Pressure gets worse in this African community. They start telling you, when are you getting baby? So get baby quickly now. So maybe this woman is protecting her womb. Very good, Rosio. I need to actually give you a high five on this. There are some cards you don't play right, but this one you did right. And if I were you, even if you have money, even if you have a little bit of money, run and never look back. Your channel is not going to grow from this village. In fact, now that you're not getting any monetization money, Marwa is very happy. He's sleeping very comfortably, thinking that you are very much stuck in the Nyambohanze. If you have your embassy here in Kenya, run to the nearest embassy, just like Bo did, for her to get her ticket back. If you don't, my friend, make sure you stock on your birth control pills. One thing, you have to put your womb on lock. Do not, I say do not. You've seen that family, how it is. You want to bring a child into that family. Obadi. I've said it in Luo. So, if this lady was clever, because there's no traveling, even Africa, you are not traveling even to see the Africa. You are in Africa, but you are not traveling anywhere in Africa. You are Ayamarwa. What is Ayamarwa doing to this woman? The way Ayamarwa is doing is not good now. He told this woman that, you know very well that this woman is a traveler. She's a traveler. She's somebody who wants to make videos for traveling. Yet you keep her inside. You keep this lady inside. She can't see anything. And then this woman gets a gift from the well-wisher, a bicycle. Then this motorbike. Then Ayamarwa overtake this motorbike. I told you, anything that gets into Nyabohanze through Ayamarwa is his. Even if this woman wants to sell this motorbike to use for her plane ticket, she will not be able to, because Ayamarwa will not allow her. The noble thing to do was for you, lady, to get out, get around, and know people, talk to people, make friends. You will easily escape this Nyabohanze. Unless these people have not bewitched you now, because what do I call this? How can a normal person just sit in a place where there's no water, no electricity? No, you just sit there. A lot of mosquitoes, a lot of swamps. It's like a swamp. There is nothing interesting going on there. Huh? And also somebody who can, for me, there's one time I saw this one day, these reactors make me laugh, especially this On Trending and M. Carol. I saw them reacting to this Nyabohanze. There's this video where Ayamarwa was filming himself killing rats. First of all, what is this structure doing in the entrance of your luxurious villa? This mud structure, what is it doing there? This mud structure that is harboring snakes and rats. And to be honest, let me tell you, that is the reason why I told you, We Africans, not many of us like animals. Many of us treat animals like crap. You know, in America, even people have rats as a pet. You can find somebody have a rat. The rat is a pet. In America, even the animal rights group you can get jailed for killing something on camera. You are killing an animal on camera while filming it and laughing at the same time. That is a criminal offense, but not in Africa. So imagine their donors are Americans who usually feel very sorry for animals. They don't like any animal to suffer. Even chicken, you kill. You know, there was something. I don't know. It was a news article or something I saw. A lady was killing something and filming it. It was an animal. I don't know what animal she was killing it just for fun. That woman was jailed. She is in jail as we speak. So you can imagine Ayamarwa is killing rats and snakes live on camera and filming. Of course, these American donors will run away. Because these people are not used to seeing animal cruelty like this. And if you want to also know that, right now, this, what is it called? If you want to know that Ayamarwa did not mean to buy these horses, she only bought them to blind Rosio. But then once Rosio realized the bullshit that is going on around here, now Ayamarwa abandoned the horses. Somebody who is so stingy to an extent they would not even invest in doing enough research to know exactly how to take care of a horse. What does horses eat? How does horses survive? In what environment? They don't care. This guy don't care. So now he's abandoned the horses with no money the horses doesn't have enough food, cannot eat horses needs to eat food and vegetables and clean water, even bottled water. They need to eat drink the water we drink. We humans, the water we drink from the bottle. You know, here in Africa, we don't just drink any water from the tap. We drink treated water, bottled water. We buy bottled water. These horses need this treated water and vegetables, carrots, apples, and everything. Ayamarwa is so stingy that he cannot afford to make these horses live the way horses are supposed to live. Yet, of course, Americans will be upset. They will look at the way these horses are being treated in this Nyabohanze. Ayamarwa himself does not even have enough patience with these animals. He's killing rats left, right, center. He killed something that ate his rabbit. I don't know, it was a dog or a cat. Things are dying left, right, center in this village. Of course, when these people who donate to this village, they see this type of maltreatment, the animals are being mistreated, they will be upset and the donations will cease. Then Ayamarwa will not have money. And before I close, I want to talk about something. David Jr. How can I forget David Jr.? Guys, these people are very cunning. David Jr. is always making videos with very misleading subtitles. He will talk about, I'm going to Nairobi to meet my girlfriend. Maybe he will say again in his subtitles, I'm going to look for my father. Or he say something on his subtitles. When you are trying to watch the video to the end, you will not see the girlfriend anywhere. You will not see the father anywhere. This is David Jr. for you. David Jr. will lie to you about so many things. But then if you come and react or talk about it, he'll start crying and saying, these people are hating These people are this. These people, why? Why these people? Why these people? Yet he's not being transparent. If you are clickbaiting left, right, and center, where is the transparency? For example, in this video, I have talked about, I've put my title as Rosio stuck in Nyabohanze on a one-way ticket. Haven't I talked about that? I did, right? So I cannot put a title and then beat about the bush, not mentioning even the title. Of course, people will know that I'm playing with their heads. David Jr. is playing with people's heads, left, right, center. There's one thing I want you to understand. David Jr. does not like women. I said what I said. David Jr. is not into women. So when you see David Jr. is filming saying, my girlfriend, my girlfriend, my girlfriend, my girlfriend, it is for the views. There is no girlfriend that David Jr. has. Even my husband saw David Jr. and he said, David Jr. is not straight. I said it. Even when he was filming with that woman that they call, what is Cluster? Is it called Coloster or Cluster? What is this woman's name? Celesta. What is this woman's name? Casta. You see, this woman is not David Jr.'s girlfriend. Yeah. How many times should I talk to you guys and you listen to me? This girl is not with David Jr. anywhere in this life or in the life after. You know, see them married. These flowers and this everything that you are seeing and my girlfriend and my girlfriend, my girlfriend. This is mind game. There's no boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a game. It's a play. You know, there's a play that we used to play when we were small, when it is Chamama Chababa Kalongolongo. This one where children play and they put children, they carry kids. You know, it's a role play. They carry kids and they're saying, now I'm mommy and you are dad. This is the games these people are playing. It's not in reality. Listen and listen carefully. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next life, not the life after. You will never see David Jr. with a woman. David Jr. goes to Nairobi and says, I am going to see my girlfriend, only to be in a house with a man cooking for. A man is cooking for David Jr. A man is busy cooking. David Jr. is waiting for food that fellow man is cooking. Their girlfriend is nowhere to be seen. Yet, he went to Nairobi to show people the girlfriend. And then he's bringing all these stories about, my girlfriend has some personal problems, some family problems that I cannot film here. I cannot bring them. Meanwhile, the girlfriend is a no-show for the last 3 months on this YouTube. No show. Tell me who in their right mind, who has been monetized, becomes no show for no reason. When there's money involved, and perhaps she's a young girl who perhaps still doesn't have a job. Her videos were doing so much perfect. These people can do anything for views. You have to put question mark where they say, I cannot film this because it is private. Put question mark. Why all of a sudden this is private? They are lying to you guys. They are not saying the truth. They are not being transparent. They are not being accountable. They have a lot for people to react. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop reacting. I'm going to do my homework. Then I'll come here next Sunday. Again, I will react. Because there is never ending saga. You know this reaction? Even Nigerian sisters have, even though sometimes I don't like their views. I don't like sometimes I don't like, to be honest, The Kenyan ladies who react to the Nyabohanze people, they are on point. They usually bring it as it is. I am too lazy to bring on script like receipts and say and PIP, like I put a video in. Then I don't know. I do my things live. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do nothing. I just sit here with my computer and I rant. And that's it. I don't know. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you guys watch these people. Everything that I'm talking about is on their videos. So I don't have receipts. You believe what you want to believe. If you don't believe it, leave it. Otherwise, you have people like Carol. You have people like On Trending. They usually bring receipts. Go and subscribe to their channels. Go and watch them. You will see everything that they talk about is what is on these people's videos. And also, more people will be on the bandwagon because these people are making, okay, something else I'm forgetting. I don't want to forget anything. Actually, I put them on my son's book. I'm still on David Jr. Guys, David Jr. was talking about a guy in their village who is scamming people. And I have a very big question mark. Actually, that is left, right. A very, very big question mark on whatever this David Jr. was trying to talk about. My question is, he was saying that there is a guy who does not have good views on her videos, yet he's built a very big house next to where he's bought land, and this guy has used money from people have donated to him to build a house. And he says this guy is a scammer. He just accuses this guy left, right, center while crying when people are accusing them of being scammers. I feel like this is a very hypocritical. You know why I think so? It's because YouTube money only, this our YouTube money with this our African Kenya shillings, is not enough for these people to be able to build these big houses and buy these big cars and also travel the world and live an extravagant lifestyle. It's not enough. With this Kenyan economy, it's not enough. If you are accusing this man of building a house using donation money, what is the source of your money, David Jr.? Because what is the source of the money that you guys have, that you have built these big villas and big houses and you've bought land? Where is the source of your money in Nyabohanze? You don't have a job. Not like us, we have jobs. We have 9 to 5 jobs. Actually, not 9 to 5. So I usually go to work at 10 o'clock and I come home at 11 p.m. in the night when everybody has asleep. I have a house that I have built that I don't enjoy. As a matter of fact, my house nanny is the one who enjoys my house, watch my TV, and enjoy everything around here. Me, I'm never here. I am working left, right, center, making sure I have money for the gas on my vehicle. I have money for my everything around here. Huh? So if let's say for you guys, you don't go to work, you don't have 9 to whatever job, you're not in a corporate. The only thing you do is YouTube video. Where do you get the money to build those big houses? Including your brother have bought houses worth millions of Kenya shillings. Where did he get this money? Your brother is the one who has taught these your Nyabohanze boys how to beg and how to source money from the gullible subscribers. You have a masterclass on ongoing on how people can get what, on how you can maneuver who, and how money can get to you. You have taught even your villagers, your mayor villagers, to open YouTube and to get money from people from left, right, center, because they learn from the best. I am Marwa. Marwa does not have a job. He does not have a running business. He does not have anything that he can call for him. Yet, he has built a multi-million mansion. Where did that money come from? Only YouTube money? No. Before this, David Jr. accuses somebody, he has to come clean and tell us exactly what is the source of their money. I am sure donations are involved. Very much so. So even this guy that is complaining is being a scammer. This guy have learned it from the best. Call it whatever you want to call it. If somebody has refused donation money from a gullible subscriber, that is not stealing. That is not scamming. Yes, we can call it manipulation. Yes, they have manipulated these people to send them money. Same way Marwa is manipulating. Same way David Jr. is manipulating. Same way De Wango is also talking and saying to people, if you send money like this, they are so jealous. Oh, these jealous people. You see the tingo. How the tingo? You don't know the tingo. Oh, the tingo. Tingo kangere kenge. What not? You know? These reactors, they will make me laugh so much, you know. Ooh, how they imitate, how they auntie. Mi nasikia kukunywa maji baridi. I am very thirsty, guys. So if this David Jr. is going to open an entire video talking about somebody, enough is enough. Something has to end. First of all, he has to come clean. When people ask him questions, he's complaining. Why do you ask about Casta? Why do you say this? Why do they have to ask? They want transparency. They want you guys kwa fridge. Shika uniweke na hii uniweke kwa freezer for some time ikuwe baridi. Wewe uwekangi maji ya kunywa kwa baridi kwa freezer kwa fridge kwa nini? So you guys, let me read from you guys before I end this live. Oh my goodness. You guys were talking about De Wango's laugh. You know, I've heard about it until nowadays. I'm so used to it. Oh, somebody's saying, and you and AM. I think you're talking about Carol. So beautiful, Queen of Kenya. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I think Carol is beautiful as well. Hi, Ruby and everyone. Pleasant greeting. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as always. Happy Resurrection Day. Today is Resurrection Day. Somebody is saying Angela Gish should have gotten that man straight. That's your opinion, but the content is about her, what she's achieved, where she is staying, what she's wearing, etc. At this point, that is so repetitive. If that is the only content she makes, come on. She has an opportunity to enlighten her audience regarding those places she travels to. Give insight into how people are living in Jamaica. What is the economy right now like? Just give them economical, development-wise, everything. Interview even people in government. Come on, you're almost at 500,000 subscribers, of course. And De Wango is not famous here in Kenya. De Wango is famous amongst the Caribbean people. Here nobody knows De Wango. Let me just be honest with you. Nobody in Kenya knows De Wango. Even nobody in Kenya, like people in Kenya don't really care for YouTubers like that. We know controversial YouTubers like Andrew Kibe. I think he was also even blocked out because the people usually when the blogs talk about control, like YouTubers, we know about there were Jesus family. We just know also this what are they called? This were Jesus family. Andrew Kibo is now not on YouTube because he was blocked because he was just being too controversial. And then we also know which other YouTuber, man. There's not much YouTubers here that people usually swear by, flock and watch. If you ask anybody, De Wango, they'll be like, who's that? So amongst the Caribbean, that is the reason why De Wango does not even film around Kenya much. Because nobody knows her here. And that is also the reason why if she goes to Europe, or let's say if she goes to London or these European countries, she does not get as much recognition, as nobody knows her. But when she goes to she likes to feed off where people praise her too much and people are like, oh, she wants that. That is why she's usually in Jamaica, and she likes going the Philippines and the Jamaica. Even in the Philippines, who knows her there, man? Nobody. But when she goes to Jamaica, that is the reason why she goes goes back to Jamaica. And I saw some of you were saying De Wango needs to go back to her mother and take care of her mother instead of running around like a headless chicken doing nonsense videos. Come on, guys. Some of you are being so mean. Those nonsense videos that you're talking about, De Wango's nonsense videos, those videos view like crazy. Have you seen how much views that girl has? Of course, it's only views that matters. It doesn't matter if she laughs through the entire video. So long as the money is coming. It doesn't matter if she just goes there, shows you guys, this is my hotel, this is my bed, this is my food, this is what I eat, this is what I'm wearing, this is this, and this is, look, there's a nice car there. Look, oh, that building. Oh, look, there's water there. Oh, have you seen that painting? Oh, this. And then she goes back and she edits the video, uploads, boom, viral, 50,000 plus views. So she's making money at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, this girl, even she can repeat herself. Kwanza, the David Jr. guy, I was counting when I was hearing him talk. She can repeat a sentence 5 times. 5 times. Ooh. She repeats, he repeats and repeats and repeats and go again and repeats. And I was just like, what? But there's still people are watching them. They watch them more than they watch me and you. Even the way they watch reactors. Reactors are not watched the way these people are watching these people. So it means there's something that people like about them at the end of the day. So what can we say, man? It is what it is. Let's just say that. Faye is saying, I stopped watching because there was nothing going on. The video also, okay, the video also, I started watching because she was in Jamaica and I'm from the Caribbean, but now she's lost that passport. Somebody was saying that she perhaps has a residency, Jamaican residency. That is the reason why she can go in and out of Jamaica however she chooses. I don't know. I feel like Kenyans can travel to Jamaica. I feel like there are certain countries that Kenyan can go to, visa-free countries, that you don't even have to have residency. And it's something funny. Somebody commented that, and under it she commented, but she just sort of laughed. Instead of saying, no, actually, Jamaica is visa-free country for Kenya. She just was like, you know how the thing go. The thing go. I'm like, what does that even mean, man? What does that mean? So anyway, she will not let her subscribers know what's going on. She wants you guys to keep gazing. Pleasant greeting. Some travel blogs are informative and give interesting details about the place, especially when you watch um, what is it called? This guy, the girl African Tigress. I don't usually watch her videos, but I know that she usually make very informative and educational videos, travel videos. So I think it's very good of her. And I think that also this lady fell off with last week, at the beginning of last week. There was a there was an interview that she made with a certain YouTuber talking about De Wango and why they fell off, and like I just felt like that was so uncalled for. I felt like if somebody, people fall off every day. People fall off. Yes, sometimes it's painful how those people did you dirty and whatnot. But after some time, just get over it. You don't need to go on any interviews talking about these people. You don't need to mention them, their names, and give them view for no reason. The bigger person is the one who is actually quiet and not mentioning anybody's name. But then you are now a brand. This African Tigress lady, she's a brand now. She has a lot of following, and she needs to keep moving. Focus on her content and leave this lady alone. Dim Wango already, uh, their friendship was seasonal. Once the season is done, it's done. So people gotta move on to the next friendships. Usually people fall off along the way. You don't have to end up with friends you were with 10 years ago. You usually fall off along the way. It is what it is. You just let them go without necessarily talking mean and ill and trying to prove a point to people, making yourself look good and trying to paint them bad, because at the end of the day, it only translates to people will only judge you, because they will say the bigger person is the one who's not talking, but the one who's running her mouth in blogs and interviews about the other person is immature, and they'll just say that you are jealous and immature, basically. So they will not say the other one is wrong. No matter how much you try to paint them as the wrong person, they'll only bash you. So that is what I saw. That is what I saw. Many people were bashing, uh, like they criticized African Tigress so much. To an extent, I was like, you should have just kept quiet. If I were you, I could have just kept it moving. Just let it go. So yeah. And I do know that YouTube is usually full of, you guys, you have no idea. Let me tell you something. I've hung out with YouTubers and I've heard the kind of conversations they usually have. I know what goes on around in YouTube. It is full of jealousy, it is full of malice, especially if you get more views than the other one. There's usually a lot of jealousy amongst YouTubers. That is why you see YouTubers never get along. You never see YouTubers who become friends and they lock in as friends. No. So you cannot just term D as the jealous one and term and say African Agnes is not the jealous one. No, there is tendency of being jealous in these YouTube fields, especially with Kenyan people. It's absolutely disgusting. You have no idea. So even the way they talk about each other, the way they gossip, come on, even here, even me, when I first came back to Kenya, I was so excited about YouTube. And I brought YouTubers in my house, and I regretted so much because I was like, what the hell? These people were like, not even, I'm sure they have their good sides. But again, the toxicity, toxicity. Sorry, guys, English is not my first language. The toxic around them YouTubers is out of this world. So it's just better you even hang out with with people who are even non-YouTubers. So, because it's crazy. I learned the hard way. So even when I heard uh, this lady talking about De Wango, I was just like, you're right. I was just like, I know what all this is all about. I just shrugged it off. So I used to even talk to Miss Trudy, all this, Miss Trudy, African Tigress, this all the Mwango, all these people, all of them had a problem with each other. Nobody was like cheering the other one on. All of them had a problem with each other, and it's all stemming from the YouTube views. Who has more monetization and who has more money than the other? It's crazy. Anyway, enough of the gossip, but let me read your comments and then I log off. Otherwise, I'll gossip until tomorrow. Yeah. So Kem is saying, I love your thoughts. That's how big mind thinks and evolve. However, small minds think about themselves instead of strategizing, benchmark, and bring thought-provoking issues. Edna Kate is saying, I don't understand why people don't like constructive criticism. Sometimes I feel like there is a thin line. Like the way, for example, there are some people who give criticism without being mean. I told you, if you want to watch criticism without being mean, please watch the two Kenyan reactors. Watch Carol and watch On Trending. They are very unbiased in their delivery when it comes to reacting to these Nyabohanzi people. But then the two YouTubers, the Nigerian sisters, the Nigerian sisters, I saw their reactions and followed by the comment section. I was like, man, this is just like, it's crazy. If you guys think that I am lying, go and watch them. I don't know exactly. The other one is called Black African. I don't know. It's called Black Beauty TV. There's one called Black Beauty TV. The other one I don't know unless I check. I don't know. You just go and watch their video whatsoever. And for me, what turned me on was the fact that they encourage other people to say that Kenyan food is dog food. How dare you? In my last video, I say people should respect each other's food, man. The fact that we eat ugali doesn't mean that we eat dog food. Respect my cultural food. Respect my staple food. Because in African households, we can eat ugali from Monday to Friday, if that is what you can afford. So there are some people who eat ugali all the time. And doesn't mean it's dog food. So this Nigerian lady was just calling African ugali dog food. I was so disappointed. If I see her, I'm sure I'm gonna see her here. Modesta. She's called Modesta Lifestyle. Actually, she has just been live. Modesta Lifestyle is a Nigerian lady. Also following the other one is also. And it seems like David Jr. has also made a video termed Meet Her. I hope it's the girlfriend that you guys have been dying to meet. But I don't think so. I don't think it's only for views. David Jr. is LGBTQ. I'm sorry to say, but the LGBTQ radar is so strong with that one. Oh man, I didn't charge my battery. Why do I always forget to charge my battery? Thank God it usually tells me when it's low. But today it has really tried. 1 hour and 49 minutes and my battery did not run low. So Pleasant Greeting is saying she watches videos for substance and information. Yes, it's supposed to be like that. Show us what you see instead of instead of you, neck, chin, and head. If you have nothing informative to say, her subscribers are fun like Kim Kardashian. Kim has fans, but no one knows her talent. Whatever pays, whatever brings in the moolah for now, that is what these people are for. I see you. Hi everyone. Hello Carol. I've seen Carol is there. Nice to have you here. Family users. Oh, somebody's saying that I look like AM Carol. Somebody's saying I look like AM Carol. Really? Is it because we both have short hair? How come I don't see the similarity? But you're not the first one who said that. I've had a lot of people saying that. Hmm. She's gloating about herself, how she's blessed. African tigress is not likable to me. Yeah, you have your opinion. You have your opinion. Stand by it. I am not going to bash you over your opinion. You have yours. It's okay. You don't have to like everybody. Okay. You are allowed not to like somebody, someone, some people. D is trying to break up the man's relationship so she can slide in, but he's not interested because he's rough around the edges. Is the man in a relationship? Because I feel like he might be. Because the man is a bit too, he's not into that lady at all. I think he has his boundaries and he has a guard up. Don't you guys think so? I think so too. He has his guard up. It's almost like he wants to be seen with him for the views, but then again he doesn't want to be seen with her. He wants to be seen with her for views, but then again he's afraid. He's afraid to be seen with her. It seems like he's never present in the moment with that lady. I don't know. There's just something about that guy. But the subscribers are like, oh, such a lovely couple. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, guys, you calm down, man. How come we watch the same vlog? We see the same vlog, but we can sense things differently on the same vlog? I don't understand. There were two dealers. She told them the script, but they can't do it. Kino anaficha makucha. Anaficha makucha. She's saying Kino is hiding. Kino is hiding his fingers. Why? Guys, I need to go and update my lenses. They've become so weak and my eyesight is becoming so troubled nowadays. Self, how she's achieved, made it in life, how much she can afford things, etc. Hey. Ooh, Guys, please forgive Dee. You know, she was this poor lady from Nyabohanze, and now she can be able to travel, and now she can buy this, she can buy that, and it's still getting in her head. She's yet to get used to this new niceness that is going on around her, man. Just let her get used to it, you know. You know, people usually like to brag about their achievements. So it's still getting over her head. Let her, she'll get used to it, man. Just let her enjoy for now. Forgive her for always talking about herself. And she's boastful about how much love and how much subscribers love her. Let her, it makes her feel good. So let her talk about it for now. I hope Dim Wango sees this video. And if she wants to, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see what's your name. I'll scroll down and when I see, I'll give you a shout out. But I think you have seen it. Thank you. Hopefully she will see this video and take constructive criticism. Do you think Dim Wango usually watch small YouTubers like us? Ooh, she's 500,000, aiming at 500,000, and I am barely at 22,000. Do you think she can even look at my side, my way? Like, who am I and who is she? Auntie, imetosha. Imetosha. Ujalala. Huh? Auendi, nimekataa. Ati ati uendi bado? Kwani ulikuwa uende? Hakuna mahali unaenda wewe. My nanny asked me to go for a party with her friends and I said no. She wants to go for a party at night. I don't like things that happen at night in the dark. I said no. No, no, no. If you want to go, you go during daytime. Hopefully she will see the video. I hope so. She edited though. Come, Kino, let's take a picture. Oh man, I feel like no way. Dee loves the reactors. Love. She always answer them in the next episode. Ah, you think so? I don't think so. I used to like her, but it's hard to digest her videos. Guys, sorry, I am really squinting because my lenses, the power has really reduced, so I'm struggling to see these small writings on the computer. But it's hard to digest her videos. I was watching her Monaco videos with a non-Kenyan because we've been there together and I was embarrassed because of the gloating. You know, sometimes you just want someone to pretend like, you know, she just pretend just be calm and collected. Don't be like, oh wow, amazing, oh my god, look at this, oh look at this, like Shamba. No, you just need to pretend like you've seen it all. Like, oh, okay. Just pretend like that, not to let other people think that you come from a bush. Come on, nowadays even Nairobi is so developed. Even if you come from Nairobi city and then you go to this kind of, even London, even let's say for example, New York, and you come from the Nairobi city, the downtown, not, is it the downtown or uptown? Nairobi is very clean, so even if you go to New York, you will find it's very chaotic. You'll be like, why New York is so dirty and there's beggars all over the place? So even her, she should just pretend. But she's coming from Nyabohanze, so it's different. You liked her in the beginning, but it's during her live chats I grew to question her character. Have you guys noticed that every time you question anything on their lives, their moderators always don't allow you to air your opinion. They always block you or totally delete your comments. Because there's one time I asked a question, a very simple question. Because David was being asked, why is the father not anywhere to be seen? And why is the mom not in the comfort of her own home? And then I asked, and then he said that the dad had an accident. That's why he's not seen. Then I asked, okay, he's had an accident. Is he okay? Why aren't you guys saying anything about him? Yet you say everything about your mom and everyone else, but your dad is always a no-show. Then I was blocked. Thank you so much, Kaganda. Kaganda has donated 25,000. I think that's a UG. You're showing support to one of our fluoride channels. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kaganda reacted to one of my videos. And the video went viral. Oh man, I remember those days when I used to live in the Emirates, and I was very, very, very I was very vocal about dating non-Africans. And I was always giving my dating experiences. And he took up one of my videos and he reacted on it. And the comment section, I'm sure by now it is like 2,000 plus comments on that video. Hey, it did quite well. So thank you for the support. How come when she goes to different country, she gets these YouTube boyfriends? Those are paid actors. Which one? I don't know. Maybe I didn't get the memo. Which boyfriend? She doesn't have a boyfriend now. But I can't wait until Dee has a boyfriend. You guys will not rest in this YouTube. When Dee has a boyfriend, ooh, she'll say haters will hate. Look at the ring. That's what she'll say to you guys. Haters, 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 come here. What is this? Hapa ni wapi? I feel like Dee will do that. Totally. The gloating is over the roof. You can know someone's true character when they have a few shillings, dollars, euro. Prudent rich guys never go sounding drum, announcing how rich they are. Men, people are different. Contractual boyfriends, that's exactly what they are. Women don't waste time. Men don't waste time either. Something is there. It's never good to live out loud. Someone is saying that. I'm glad now you see how wrong it is reacting negatively on others, hardworking content creators like you. Dee is just making content with Kino, and she's not ready to get married. She is. She's ready to get married if she finds the right person. She's ready. Wait until she finds someone, then you'll know she'll be ready. Hi, that water is so nice. Nursing a sprained ankle. It's getting better though. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mama. So sorry. Get better soon. Get better soon. I think it's called. It's Joe O. Joe O is nursing an uncle. Sorry, I don't think your Joe is a man. I think it could be a man, not a lady. Somebody is saying D is very hardworking and ambitious. True that. True. I cannot say no to that. Oh yeah. If you have tiger balm, use it, Joe. Here we have one that works so well. Tiger balm is the best. Somebody is saying, what do you bring as a table? On the table. What are you bringing to the table or a person? Here, you guys, you've really talked on this. Let me start from down. Someone is saying, that is Carol is saying, Joe, it is not cheap where I am. 600 per 50 by 100. But if 500 per 600 meters, how much? Is it 600,000 or 500,000 Kenya shillings? Oh man, I started talking. I came down to read from down, and I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Let me just read slowly by slowly. I still have. Oh my god, I'm at 2 hours. You guys will be like, your videos are too long. Sain Sangapi. I have a long list of people talking. Huh? I don't know why this one is not scrolling. Oh, it's gone to the end. You are asking if Carol knows me. I didn't know she knows me as well. I think you guys are the ones who told her to go and check me out, that I look like her. Yeah, I usually watch Carol as well. Hey, but Carol, they really grind. They are really doing well here with the reactions, man. Keep it up. Keep it up, Carol. Joe wants to visit you when you are building. I'll bring some cement bags. Ati Rosio doesn't need the pin from Marwa to monetize her channel. Huh? She doesn't need the pin from Marwa. No. I think the pin comes from YouTube themselves. But now her channels are demonetized because she cannot. I don't know, her travel channel is demonetized, but why? Wasn't it demonetized? I don't understand the entire demonetization part. Maybe she just opened it when she started traveling with Maro, and when she came to Nyabohanze. So she has not deactivated it yet. So you're saying Nigerians are too rough. They always make me cry. Ghana is too friendly. They kill me with kindness. Kenyan eats pilau and we eat a lot pilau, so maybe it will work. I don't. Nigerians, I cannot even fight with Nigerians. But Kenyans are worse when it comes to fighting. When you have to have disagreement with Kenyan, you will cry. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You've realized things have changed in Africa a lot. Women with kids, women, a lot of women with kids before marriage. Nowadays it's like out of 10 women, 9 will have children before marriage. Only 2 will be childless. It's a thing here. They start having children so young. Joe, you are always funny on the comment section. Guys, I think I'm going to let me shout out to the lady who actually sent me a super chat. Oh, it's Joe. I suggest you call into AM Carol and on trending show. You'll have a good time and it will increase your viewership too. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I think that can happen when we are all live and we can invite each other on SteamYard. I think so, because I think SteamYard is where you can add more than one person to come on live with you. Yeah, maybe if they accept me into the reacting sisterhood. But I'm not yet there yet. I'm so behind usually, because they are the ones usually I watch sometimes to find out exactly what is happening for a recap, because sometimes I don't want to go through long videos from Nyabohanze. I just go through reactors videos and then I watch 1 or 2 videos from either D or Marwa or Rosio or David Jr. I watch halfway, I don't even finish, then I come find out. From also comment section, I see what everyone is saying, then I conclude what is happening. Then I come and I talk about the situation. I am struggling. My eyes is struggling, guys. I can't continue reading from you guys, but I really appreciate you hanging out with me. So grateful. And I'll see you guys on my next live. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.